Recently, while browsing YouTube, I came across a new video from a creator that I've been following for a really long time. Now that creator's name is...
Sorry.
The last time I checked, bro was learning how to code and build his own AI startups, but now he's been making his own manga. As an artist and an aspiring mangaka, I just had to watch it. So in today's video, I'll be going through Pewdiepie's journey of making his own manga and will be giving my feedback or my perspective as an aspiring mangaka myself. Before we begin, I want to address a little small issue that you might notice later on in the video. The audio is out of sync in some parts of the video because OBS decided to have a mind of its own and it started lagging for some reason. I don't know why. Thankfully, it's so minor that you might not even notice it. With that out of the way, let's move on to the video.
I'm gonna do it. How hard can it be? This is
It's going to be hard. Yeah, it's going to be really hard.
This is insane. But first, I need supplies. And in Japan, I am very spoiled.
Let me just pause. One of the best thing about Japan is that you can, like, as you know, manga is like a main career there. So tone sheets are really easy to get, right? And much cheaper as well compared to India, because if we want to use traditional tone sheet here, we'll have to get it via Amazon and it will have custom duty attracted to it, right? And due to that reason, there was a time when I was checking for the traditional tone sheet and it was going for about 1100 rupees per sheet. It was so expensive that I just went for the marker tools, right? Markers, like gray markers, to do the toning in my traditional manga. And right now I do not have it because it was back in 2016 or 2017 when I was starting to do the art, right? And yeah, it was really expensive back then. But as you can see, in Japan, it's quite cheaper. So yeah, let's see. This kid is already speaking in Japanese. Damn.
First, I need to think of a story, which I had luckily had already done. I realized I need a storyboard, otherwise.
Sorry to pause again. But regarding my Kodansha update, I'm still working on the pages, right? And yeah, I have written the story so far only, and it's a really great story according to me. I also tried to ask for feedback from a friend, and he said that I'm doing good, right? Story wise, it's really good, and he could relate to it. So that's why I would love to work on that story. But the problem is I do not have enough days. I'll try to complete it, but let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe the chances are I won't be able to complete it, but that's not like a big issue because there will be more competitions in the future as well, and I'll try to participate in them if possible, right? So yeah, for now, let's continue with the video.
Otherwise, this is gonna be impossible. Like, I need this to go to paper. So today I am working on the storyboard, which I think will be very important. And I'm realizing I'm gonna have to draw a lot more.
The best part about PewDiePie is that he tries to research before doing the stuff, right? For this specific manga, he is actually doing the storyboards as well. Most of the beginner mangakas have this issue where they do not create the storyboard at all. They just go for the sketch. And due to that reason, sometimes they'll have to just like trash the whole page. Why? Because he or she wants to change something in it, and as they have already done the sketch, they'll have to go back and redo the whole page again. Why? Because they did not go for the storyboard.
Because this is already like 9.
Overall, his illustrations are like, it looks kind of like illustrations to me, right? Not like a manga
about
page.
scale right now.
But every panel can look like an illustration. That is not a big issue. But yeah, he has
all the things I want to get out, and then
I guess done it with pen, which
That's
can
my
be a
plan.
big issue if he wants to change
I have never written
the
a story
storyboard.
before. Out of all things, this actually turned out to be the easiest bit. I don't know why. They release. I finished the storyboard.
Storyboard does look a bit easy, but overall, I think if you are working as a pro, storyboard. I'm not working as a pro right now, by the way. Yeah, let me tell you that. But if you're working as a pro, from what I've heard, your storyboards are the most important part that you'll have to show to the editor. And if they do not get passed, like you saw in Kanaya Masaki's video, right? As you have seen in that video, your storyboard might get rejected, and due to that, you might not get paid, and that can create issues for you.
Finished. First version is done. No spoilers.
By the way, you guys might be thinking, that do I watch PewDiePie's videos? Yes, I've been watching him since the Outlast videos, right? And it was like long ago, I guess around 10 years ago, 10 to 9 years ago, maybe 8. I'm not sure, but yeah, I've been watching him since the Outlast video, Amnesia videos, because I like found the channel really funny. And yeah, that's why he didn't have that much
So this is
subscribers
more
back then.
like
Not like
50
in millions,
I don't
right?
know, 50.
Maybe he had. I'm not sure.
It feels super exciting though. I think it has a lot of soul.
Man, the tiger is looking really good. Overall, his storyboards are really good. Art-wise, even if it is looked at like a storyboard, then yeah, the artwork in each panel seems good. Panel flow, I'm still not sure because yeah, I don't know what the story is. But overall, according to me, it looks good compared to my storyboard. Mine's are really, really rough. And yeah,
Might be really bad, but I love
He can
I
draw
love
tigers,
the
wow.
story. As you can tell, there's not going
I
to be
don't know how to
any
do tigers.
speaking. There's not going to be any dialogue because I
maybe
just
I know.
prefer
If
it
I
that way.
have the
think it's a
references, I
simple
can,
story,
but-
but I also wanted to
Yeah.
leave it to the interpreter. You know, like make it feel like your story. You can make what you want out of it. That's the goal. Now I think I should just start drawing. Honestly, I have a lot of drawing to do. It
Yep, you
dawned
do.
on me very quickly that this project is going to take a very long time. My goal was to finish within a month.
Making
And
a
in order
one-shot
to keep
will
that
take a
goal,
lot
I
of
have
time.
to start drawing.
If you are like doing it for the first time, that's for sure. Because one of the issue with the first one shot is that you do not know how many pages there will be. You might change the storyboards as well while you're working on the while you're drawing the sketch or you're making the manga page. You might change the storyboards as well, and due to that reason your page number might increase.
I had 20 minutes. Gotta make it count.
Wow, he's working on the storyboard while he's in the
I gotta
wow,
start
wow.
drawing. I gotta start drawing.
Yeah, you gotta start drawing.
types of paper.
That's what I've been telling myself as well for the Kodansha Manga Academy contest. But yeah, it's hard these days. It's hard to draw these days.
This one's a little thicker.
I don't know why.
If you don't draw, maybe
Kind of burned out.
It doesn't matter, but it does
From
matter.
so much stuff, right?
So I'm gonna test it out, see which one I prefer, and just commit to that one. Maybe I'll draw the same thing. The black is not transferring well at all on this paper.
It might be due to the page.
I feel like the black is more blackish. So I think I need
Paper
to do some
quality is not
research
that good. I guess you'll have to buy the
actual
paper
manga
as
artists
well
do it.
at one
I
point.
feel like I'm not trying to be a perfectionist or anything, but I think if I do some research now, I will save myself a lot of issues later. And I also don't like how white this paper is. This is the paper I like, but also this paper is going fast.
Told you, one of the best thing about PewDiePie is that he does his research before going into anything.
You're an idiot. Throughout this process, I had many mental breakdowns. I thought this thing would be fun. I'm just gonna draw a little bit. I'm running out of time already. I'm starting to sketch
Also,
out
one more thing.
all the...
I'm shocked to see that even though he do not have any editor or any publication house, he still has a deadline. I don't want to work under deadlines, but I have to a lot of times.
things a bit more detail, but I realized like, oh, actually I want this here, and then I realized, oh, actually I want this there, so I'm just laying it out now, and I'm already gonna change all this, but I kind of need to get going, so I'll fix it later. We'll keep going. This
Oh,
is
his
a
dog
lot
is here.
harder than I thought.
Is my cat visible?
I think it's just getting it right, like getting the
I don't think
flow,
so.
like
Cool.
going from one place and then transitioning and then timing the pages. It's supposed to be a boy, right? But I'm so used to drawing adults, so like I have to...
This happens with me as well, like that I've been drawing the 16, 17 age-year-old boys a bit too much and the girls a bit too much, due to which I cannot draw the adults really well, like let's say 35 or 40 in age. And I can't also draw your 5 or 10-year-old kids as well, because I've been drawing the teenagers for a really long time, right? So that might happen. as well.
Redraw every time. I'm like, it doesn't look
And
like a
wow,
child.
the man has been drawing for 2 years only, and now he's making his own manga. I was going for that. He's just going to do art in general and will not go for the manga. But here we are.
Like now
He made the
tall all of a
manga.
sudden.
He's making the manga, according to the video at least. I'm not sure about how it will end.
Stop asking me. Everything was just harder than I thought. Just drawing line work. I never really traced my own sketches before. And I know this from my anime studio. Just tracing That's in itself is such a skill.
I watched this video as well, and first of all, the animators, wow, their crocus drawing, amazing. I even myself don't know how to do it like that, even though I've been drawing for a year. But yeah, that's how it is, right? When you are working in the environment, you get good when you are like surrounded by the people who are good at drawing.
And I was failing miserably. I also bought the wrong brushes. I bought watercolor ones, which messed me up so bad.
This page is probably the most fun one to look at because it has so many different shades. But the blending of it's horrible.
I think it looks cool.
Like horrible.
I think it looks cool, honestly speaking. The only problem it might be with this page is that he do not have any gutter space between the panels, and the outer area can be cleaner, for which he can use masking tape. Sometimes what artists do is that they put their masking tape around the whole page and then they start working on it. And the best part about masking tape is you can remove it, the area will be cleaner, right? But with watercolors it might bleed a bit, but I think he can use that.
This is not what I wanted
But yeah.
at all. I think
It looks good
in the
overall.
water looks great, but like
Even with the feet one, right? The contrast is really good. The values are really good. For specific for the feet one, I'm saying, not for the different panels, but yeah, overall it's looking good.
I ruined it. And like the sky is supposed to be even, and it's just like this paintbrush thing. Like the brush fucked me, basically.
I guess he should try the Copic markers, but then again, those markers are really hard to master. They are really hard to master, man.
That's what I'm saying. This stupid brush. So I might redo this one if I have time.
He's really
I'm
angry.
gonna put these in like if I have time when I finished everything pile. Why did I have to draw all these? Why did I decide that to be a good idea, huh? Don't worry, I'm actually
Not a single thought behind his eye.
Me and Marcia, we're going to the store now to buy more paper. I'm out of paper, and there's like one store in.
Yeah, so one more thing that I need to let you guys know. One of the reason most of the mangakas do digital is that getting the paper, getting the brushes, inks, tones can be really expensive in the long run. That's why they go for the digital, at least these days, right? Because it's much cheaper. One of the best part is that you have to invest once only. You have to invest in your tablet and in your PC, and yeah, you can make manga with it, and that's the only expense. But when you're working as a traditional mangaka, then you'll have to buy the inks, buy the paper. Chances are your page might get ruined as well while working on it, while inking the page, and then you'll have to redo the whole thing. Or you can use the white ink, but then again it depends. Sometimes the mistakes are so big that you'll have to redo. Whereas in the tablet, you can just undo, or you can just create a new layer above it and start working on it. That will save a lot of time as well and save a lot of money as well in the long run.
Look for pens. Like
Once you get serialized or published, you might get money for it, but still.
I want smooth.
And then we went back to the art store for the 500th time because I needed more supplies.
Okay, so I brought the whole dang thing because they have this selection of cutouts. So I hope that I can. I'm hoping I can just like.
He's buying pages or
match
tone
so I
sheets?
get
He's
exactly
buying the
what I
pages,
need,
I guess, right?
basically.
Right, yeah, pages.
I need a lot of paper. That's glue.
So there was a time when I was trying to buy the traditional deleter ink, and for 2 bottles, I had to pay around 3,500 rupees. That was a lot. At least according to
glue. Also glue.
That's why I went for your normal
Glue.
Sumi ink
Got glue.
from, I don't know, Pilot.
Since I decided to do this project with paper and ink, I wanted to, of course, use these shading tones. I had never used these before.
Because I'm gonna just do a test. So I'm cutting through. It's not very satisfying to cut. I'm not
Do you remember, if you are
Okay, just
like
for now.
really young, try to use it like really safely if possible,
Is that enough?
because yeah, this pen he's using can hurt you. Like I have tried it and I have done it. That's why I'm saying.
And then you're supposed to just... Oh, it just attaches. That's actually very satisfying. And you can't see it at all. Okay, well now you can. That's kind of cool, actually. You
Really
gotta make
cool,
sure you
man.
don't get bubbles, actually. This is just a test. I'm not keeping it. That's kind of interesting. I'm not hating. But at some point, it clicked. I was finally enjoying this process. Just enjoying drawing. Okay.
One of the
progress so
also
far.
yeah. So I'm just pausing here for a little bit. And one of the message that I want to give to those guys who are starting out in manga, right, who are starting to make their first manga, or who are beginners, not serialized or publisher, and practicing art only, please enjoy the process. One of the thing I have seen in many of the young Indian mangakas, which like from so far I've seen that they want to draw like the mangaka who is their inspiration. Let's say Yusuke Murata is one of the biggest inspiration in so many beginner mangakas, and they want to draw like him. And the problem is they start to make the process too much taxing on their body or too much taxing on the brain. Try to enjoy the process. One of the most important part about drawing is that you have to enjoy, because you are going to sit in on your desk or on your bed, or some try to draw while sitting on the bed, right? So one of the most important thing there is that you enjoy the process, because you're going to sit on your desk for 8 to 10 hours a day. If you are not enjoying the process and you are beating yourself up about not being able to draw good, because you might not, right, at start, then you're going to put a lot of stress on your mind. And don't do that, because you'll burn out really early and you'll stop drawing at all, right? That's why please enjoy the process.
This will be the cover. This is the name of it. I'm calling it Cow. So
It's really good at drawing atmospheric perspective.
It kind of like zooms in on the boy. I am gonna change this one.
You can
I
tell
don't really love
the
this,
most
but
of
we're
the
going with it. I don't have
manga
time to change. So he's gonna
panels,
climb up,
his manga
then
panels
there's
are
gonna be
kind of
a
like
breathing
blame.
room, kind of quiet.
I'm
and
not
then
sure,
boom.
but
What
it
is that?
seems like
Big
blame.
reveal of Tiger. Tiger growls in his face. Boy,
It
again,
says
it's just
inspiration,
like,
so
whoa. And,
that might be the
that's
reason,
all I got
right?
so far. All right, another day today. My goal is to finish the draft. I think I'm like maybe halfway, 2/3. So I'm gonna finish the draft today, or a rough draft. I'm just gonna have to.
He's
work
almost done
hard,
with the rough
not
draft.
overthink it. I laugh because I always do. The only text in the story is in Japanese, so therefore. Official
Okay, so he's
manga.
making a silent
No
manga.
semantic nerds can
He
read
should-
it.
he-
It's
he
made
should,
in
like,
Japan, and it's in Japanese.
enter the silent
It's
manga
in
contest.
Japanese. I actually
It's really brutal,
like
if you ask me.
the story. Can I? Am I
So many
allowed to
entries
like
there,
my
right?
own
So it's
story?
hard to win.
I think it's great. I'm so happy.
So
now
many
it's
great
coming
stories
out.
as well.
I can't
That is
wait
also
for
true.
you guys to read it, but I gotta nail the ending. The ending it's a little weak right now. It's just so fun. It's like a manga, but it's not really your cliche kind of manga. So I think it'll be fun. Anyway, let's keep hustling. That's a beefy boy. I'm out of paper.
He's
What have
out
I
of paper
done?
again.
What have I done? I have so much work to do. This is insane. I'm gonna ink all days? What was I thinking? I haven't even finished it. Oh my god. Why did I do so many pages? I just couldn't stop. Now I pay the price. This is not good. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being too loud? Am I being too loud? It's
Dog, that's
been,
so
like,
cute,
a
man.
week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So
I also
spoilers,
have one.
so I did not finish in time.
My
Doesn't matter
family
for
have
you,
one,
but,
overall. So
I
yeah.
have the goal of uploading this month. It's not gonna happen.
He's an indie dog.
I have not even finished.
He's
the
an
draft
indie
yet.
dog, my
I'm
bad.
working on the, like I need to draw this, and this page feels very empty. There's still work to do. I'm hoping inking will just be a breeze.
Is he biting
I
on
know
a
that's not the case, but I can still
wood
hope. Okay,
piece?
I'll just fly through the inking. It'll be no problem. But yeah, despite popular belief of every time I do something, I don't have infinite time. Okay, I have other stuff I need to work in other projects, but I am like excited about this, and I'm looking forward to finishing this.
Hopefully
I do
he'll
feel
complete
like
it,
I
hopefully.
am never gonna be a mangaka because this is such hard work, man.
Yeah, it's
I thought
hard.
it'd be
It's hard.
drawing, but,
It's
drawing. It's so fun.
it's hard to work under deadline. I'll be honest. Like, it's not that it's hard to draw manga, but it's hard to work under a deadline, under a strict deadline. When you're working in Japan, I'm not, but I have heard stories that it's really hard to work under strict deadlines.
To draw. It's like
You have to draw 4 to 5 pages in a day when you're working on a weekly series, and when you're working on a monthly series, you still have to complete about 28 pages in a month. And yeah, you can go for detailing in that specific serialization, but then again, you still have to do around 8 to 10 hours a day.
ah. It's not relaxing.
I'm sure the artist with simple art style won't go for monthly schedule. Most of the time they go for the weekly schedule. Even Yusuke Murata works under your bi-weekly schedule, like releases a chapter in 2 weeks. So there's that.
Do I seem relaxed? No.
Imagine doing
Okay, I'll
16
chill.
to 24, maybe
I'll chill and
28
get this
pages in week or two. That is going to be really hard, right?
I have spent all day drawing and I made barely any progress. Inking is killing me.
Inking-
Why every time I do something?
Yeah, it's going to be
like, no, I gotta.
His sketches are kind of rough as well, so
no, I'm not gonna draw digital.
that might be the reason
I'm
as
gonna
well.
draw it with ink. No, I'm not gonna do 14 pages. I'm gonna do 30 billion pages actually.
he's showing no health.
So this one.
So yeah, so if he worked digitally, that would have been hard as well because he'll have to learn the software. Now some of you might say that he's really good at Photoshop. Yes, he is, but in making manga you'll need brushes, you'll need assets. There's a whole software, Clip Studio Paint, which is there to make manga. You can make it in Ibis Paint or your Photoshop as well, but then again you still don't know how to do tones, you still don't know how to do inks, values, and that can be really hard.
The cover, I have not inked it yet. Then we have the first panel, which I think turned out really nice. You see him there, and then it'll be like. I think he needs more detail. Maybe I'll make him gray. I haven't used any grayscale yet. I know. Then look at him there.
Overall,
He's all
his
fucking
perspective
tall
is
and
really
shit.
good.
I can't
Atmospheric
fix that,
perspective-wise,
so
he's
that's
really good.
awesome.
I'm not
Phase
sure if he
gonna walk
used
through.
references
This
or
will be nice
anything,
with grayscale
but still, this
too.
is looking good.
I
overall.
only have this pen, which is 0.3.
He's
It's a great
using
pen,
a lightbox as well.
But if I want to do details
Lightbox
on
is
the
a
face,
professional
it's
tool used
very
by
hard.
many traditional mangakas. It
Don't
is
look too
just,
close.
it is kind
I
of
got
like
this.
you can just sketch your drawing on the page, then you can put that page there on the rough page or a normal page. You can put it there, then you can put your main paper above it, and what will happen is due to the light coming from your light box, your sketch will kind of become see-through on your main paper, and then you can ink on it. So that will save a lot of time and the page quality as well.
Manga
Overall, that's
pen,
why.
but I am not.
You can
I'm
also
not
work with
using
blue
this.
pencil.
It doesn't draw when I want
because-
to draw. I'm like trying. Nothing's
Okay.
coming out.
So yeah, one of the
Okay,
best part about using blue pencil is that it won't get scanned, right? So let's say you sketched your whole manga page with a blue pencil, then you inked on it. When you scan it, your blue lines will disappear. That is, you'll have to scan in black and white only. Don't scan it with color, so you might have the blue lines as well then.
I wanted to
So
show
that
you
is there,
what
yeah.
stuff I actually ended up using. This turned out to be my favorite paper, if it matters to
Comic book
anyone.
and paper type, A4 paper.
For
use-
sketching,
Okay,
I
okay.
use
He's
this
using
pen.
A4.
It's so cheap and
Usually it's B5 or B4, right?
it's so good, and I
Okay.
love it. It's got some nice weight.
The page size doesn't matter that much, I guess, but it might as well. When you're working with a publisher, it might, because you have to draw on a larger sheet of paper, right? B4 is larger than A4, hopefully. I'm not sure. It is actually larger than your A4, and the thing is, mangas are kind of small, right? Let me just show you one of the example, right? So this is the manga, right? So you can see the page is only this much big, right? The page is this much big, whereas the mangakas draw on this much bigger page, right? That is because once it's get printed, the details might get lost if you're working on a smaller page size. That's why they try to work on the bigger pages so that the details do not get lost.
To it, 0.3, very good. You need an eraser, obviously.
that
Then
much,
I
right.
only use these three. I probably could use one more. 0.03, 0.3, 0.5.
Also, one of the
Super-
issue is that if you're working on a smaller paper and it gets published or serialized on a bigger book, right? Like, for example, do I have anything like that? Yep. Right. So this is one of the old work, right? Which I did with a writer, but I was the inker on this project. So yeah. So let's say I worked on this much page size, right? Let's say I drew on this much bigger page. Once it's get published like this, the details would get pixelated. Yeah. So the details would get pixelated and your art won't come out as good as it should be. That's why I try to work on the bigger paper when you're working on a manga. At least bigger than the A5. A5 is really small, by the way.
Duper slim lines.
But yeah, the
my
manga books
average
get
lines,
printed in
and
A5,
my
I guess. This is
beefier
A5.
lines.
If
Then
I-
the king of this
is it
manga that probably
6Y?
saved this
I
entire
guess it's
project
6Y, so yeah.
is these pen. The ink is inside
sure.
this, and this is soft.
yeah,
So
I think it's
basically,
safer.
you squeeze out the ink by bending it. I don't know if you can see it.
Pentel.
But you see it.
Pentel brushman, right?
Basically. What's great about this pen?
This pen was used a lot by the Kim Jong-gi, the great Kim Jong-gi. Sadly, he passed away, but yeah, he
And
was a
I
great
don't have to
artist.
dip ink all the time.
The Da Vinci of this era, I guess.
And
This
I
era,
can draw
specific era,
very
right.
slim lines, slim, and then you can progress and then press harder, and then boom, you got thick lines.
I've used Pentel
Super
brushman as well.
versatile.
Not the
This thing
brand
saved my
from
life.
Pentel.
I love this
but
pen.
I
so
had
much.
a duplicate
I've seen
of
masters use these
which was
pens too,
cheaper.
and it's just so cool and inspiring. So I love this. These are my goats, basically. Then of course I use the leader toner. and then I
He
use
could have gone
this
for the instead of Copic multiliner, he could have also gone for your Pigma Micron. Like it's used really widely by the artists. My bad, sorry about that. But yeah, it's been used by a lot of artists.
tools to cut it out, and this is to attach. Basically, you just rub it. That pretty much covers 99%.
This specific pencil and this cutter thing he showed, it's really scary. Like you're working on a manga, right? You're sketching from the other side or something like that, or you're doing that. You get sleepy. So yeah, your eye can get messed up, man.
Like these are my goats.
I don't
need
recommend
these.
anything like
So
this.
I'm out here. I'm inking.
Instead
I'm
of that, you can
slinking,
go for
I'm
something like
testing-
this.
I don't know if you can see.
I have.
I'm testing
one as
out
well.
like
This
the
one.
layers.
It's really,
We're just testing.
I'm not
We're
sure if
just
it is
chilling.
visible, but
There's
yeah.
no stress in it.
This
Am
one
I
has the
stressed?
blade
Do I
on
look
this side,
stressed?
and
I
it's
redrew this
normal
one,
on
and I
this
think
side.
it turned out
So
way
yeah,
better.
it's better,
so I'm
right?
happy.
If it has
And I
that,
realized
maybe,
I want to be happy.
you're
with
working
what
on
I'm
it, right?
making. I'm not gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
like
That might
but
hurt
it's
your
just
eye.
I'm a lot happier with this one. And I decided what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna half draw, half ink one, and just experiment. And then I'll ink that on top of that one properly. Because what's happening right now is that I don't really have like a finalized draft. I kind of did like a half draft, like a sketch, you know? It's not really
Even for the
finished.
Kodansha
And I
entry, I'm
realized
doing
with
the same
inking,
thing. I've
I
done
also
this
realized I'm
half
talking too
draft
much and
only
you don't care, but,
because I
like,
was just so
I'm just gonna
lazy.
experiment. I feel
I'm
like
feeling
I'm
burned out these
I'm
days.
drawing
as well.
like
so
this.
yeah, that might be the reason.
Okay, imagine your paper. That's not fun. That's not fun for anyone. Like, I'm
Yeah.
so scared of messing up that there's no creativity, there's no funness. So I'm just gonna draw twice and fuck up the first one on purpose so that I maybe find something interesting about it. Because I think a lot of these in the beginning is just boring and bland. I did this challenge for myself because I wanted to get back into drawing. I honestly had kind of fallen off a little bit. I'm keeping the Bible next to me as
Yo,
I'm
blame.
drawing, and I'm just like,
Told you, no? He's
holy
really inspired
fuck.
by the blame.
Dude, this is so sick.
Really cool.
I
This
will
manga
never
is
be
really,
that good.
really.
This is my favorite manga.
He can be that good if he
wrote it. And
he's
I read it as a
dedicated to manga
teenager,
making.
or like young
Gets dedicated
20s,
or
and it blew
works
my
on the
mind.
manga
And
for
then
almost
recently
10
when I
years to
started
20 years.
to practice drawing, I was looking up different mangas to copy.
Not
and,
work on his manga,
draw
but
just for fun.
practice
And I
drawing
found
manga
this one
and
called
stuff.
Rinotuna. And I was like, oh, I love the style of this one. Like, the style is so sick. It was in Japanese, so I didn't really read it. I just drew it. And then I realized, oh, it's Tsutomu Nihei, but he just reinvented his style. How insane is that? Even though his style is so different, I still love it. And I had no idea, like zero bias. That is so crazy to me. This whole thing is so inspired by his style. Like, I just love it. I think
I want
he's,
to
like,
learn a
my biggest
style as
inspiration
well,
with this
which is
manga.
really
Maybe not
simple.
the story, but the,
because,
well, yeah, the
you know,
elements of
it
the story
gets
too,
really
actually.
hard when you're
Or the
working on a
storytelling,
detailed
yeah,
style.
right. So if you
I
haven't checked out
have
his work,
a
I
detailed
recommend
style, not that much detailed,
Why did I
but
think this was a good idea?
yeah, it is kind of detailed, so that's why I'm also
two,
trying to go for a simpler style.
4,
Like Blame. Not that
5,
simpler, like it's not that simple overall, yes. But the tone wise,
8,
it's
and I
simple,
wanna
which I
redo
really
at
like
least 3.
about it.
And I haven't post-processed 95% of them. My last video was so intense. Releasing Odysseus. It was supposed to be like an in-between video, so I have time to work on this video. It was not an in-between video at all. It sucked everything out of me, and I have to be sucked again. But I do it all to myself. I have no one to complain. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Just gotta keep drawing. I hate this photo, but
Why?
it's finished. I thought it'd be funny that this scene comes back, because the the hunter leaves and the boy
There,
is
there
kinda
you go.
left
So
over
yeah,
there.
one of the best part about drawing digital is also that you can just copy paste the background. You don't have to redraw the whole background again.
And then the hunter's gonna have the.
It's few of you might be thinking that I might be lazy for saying that, right? It's not about being lazy, it's about being efficient at this point, right? When you're working when you're working on your passion as a job, you have deadlines, right? And to manage those deadlines, you have to find ways to be more efficient. You have to find ways to do backgrounds much faster, character expressions much faster. You might have seen few videos of the artist of Innocence, right? I'm not sure about his name right now. So yeah, but you might have seen few videos where he uses the hair of the characters as an asset. So he had made like a lot of copies of different hairstyles, and what he'll do is he'll draw his character kind of like bald, and then what he'll do is he'll just pick up the hair asset and put it on the bald head, and voila, there you go. He won't have to do the hair again, and that saves a lot of time. So yeah,
Same emotion.
one of the
But, like,
best part about drawing digital.
this fucking thing 6 times is not. It's why did I have to get so many details
There you go. Yeah, he's getting frustrated because of the backgrounds.
in there?
Background makes me frustrated as well, but detailed backgrounds and simpler characters can make your character look really well, like contrast wise. Or you can make your character too much detailed and backgrounds much simpler, and that will also give contrast. Contrast is kind of like giving the showing the comparison between the simple and the detailed things, and that will guide the viewer's eye as well.
I have not used my brain
On a particular
whatsoever. I've probably redrawn this the most out of all, and I don't even like it. But here we are. Isn't that great? Some are coming in quite nice though. Like that's
Tiger is there, and
I bet
he's
you're
drawing the
wondering
tiger
what the
really
hell
good.
this story's about. Well, just wait and see. I'm hoping like my bad framing.
Oh,
someone will
yeah,
see and be
he's
like,
adding
yes,
the
let
gutter
the
space now.
lines flow
Now,
downwards.
also one more thing about gutter space, because his seems uneven due to some reason. But one more thing. So your horizontal gutter space, which is your gutter space like this. Gutter space is the space between the panels, right, on the page. So the gutter space, the horizontal gutter space, is supposed to be much higher than your vertical gutter space. It's there to guide your viewer's eye. So your horizontal gutter space always larger than your vertical gutter space. Do remember that.
Towards the end, and not because he's lazy and he fucked up and doesn't want to redo this. I don't even want to draw a frame to begin with. Why do I have to do it on end? Huh? I don't have a proper stupid roller. I've been screaming a lot this
complaining like
video.
a kid
I
right now.
realize that now. Actually, I'm gonna stop doing that now. I'm sorry. Hello, I am in a car. I am entering the phase where I'm almost wrapping up. Oh, you're now looking at the steering wheel instead. I'm entering the phase of almost wrapping up, and
Oh, he's almost done with
feel
the
like
manga.
I am not happy with
I
where it's
won't be
going. And whenever that
I won't be showing his manga because yeah, video will be a lot larger. It's already a lot larger in size and in recording capacity as well. But yeah,
happens, I don't know if you
I
guys
won't
can
show
relate to
his
this,
manga. You'll have to check it
my
on his
brain
own channel. I'll
just
share the video link
self-folds.
obviously because
it goes, hey,
yeah,
actually I didn't care anyway. So
I'm just a
gonna
beginner
give up,
YouTuber and he's a veteran. out there.
whatever. What I wish my brain would do is just be like, hey, we're almost finished. Just focus and do
Yeah.
your best. It's like a coping mechanism that I do. So I can look back at it and say, actually, I didn't try my hardest. So that's why it turned out shit. I am aware of it and I'm feeling it. So I hope I can break through, basically, is what I'm saying. I am starting to feel hope. I have so many pages now. Ah, that one's not finished. And these are not post-processed or whatever. I don't know what to call it. It's going to be
You
a
have
story.
to add the
I see it
tones,
now.
values
As long as I
still.
don't look at anyone
to,
else's work, I
right?
feel pretty good about it. No spoiler.
You know, this
obviously, but,
I've
like,
seen in the I don't know in what video I saw this, but even Kim Jong-gi, the master of anatomy, right? At least of this era. Yeah. So even Kim Jong-gi had issues when he was like on Instagram. He used to say that whenever he goes on Instagram, he gets demotivated because there are so many good artists there. And due to that, he used to feel like he don't know how to color and all stuff. He was a master and so many people was inspired by him, but still he used to. It happens with everyone.
I hate this fucking page. I redrew it so many times. Stupid idiot horses.
Why?
I have to draw
Oh,
three
horses.
horses. Try and draw one horse, okay? They suck. I redrew this one as well. I feel like it was worth it. This one was actually worth it. It's quite moody. I will show you the entire manga now. But I actually have more work to do because I want to add more gradients and shit like that. Because I think it adds a lot of depth.
He'll add the gradients and tones as well.
Smokers, hocus pocus. The manga is done. It took me 3 months instead of 1. But it is done. To be fair, the projects became 3 times as long. So I think I did okay. I have this idea that I cannot do a manga. Okay, I have to draw for at least 6 years. I have to be a master at all these different elements. Then I can draw manga. It's kind of like the sushi chef, right? Like he only gets to wash rice for the first 10 years. I don't know how. I also heard analogies like you shouldn't do hard things because if you go to the gym and you try and lift the heaviest weight, it's not gonna work. Okay, you need to work your way up. Okay.
Yes, I do go to the gym as well.
I don't do that.
I know.
If you want to do a gym analogy, yeah, you go to the gym, you lift the heaviest weight, you're gonna know that doesn't work immediately. Okay, that's great feedback. You need to try things in order to learn. You need to fail in order to learn.
True.
And again, I am Mr. Failure, okay? I fail constantly. I learned more from this 3 months of drawing than probably an entire year of drawing. Because it forced me to challenge myself in doing different things I don't want to do. And realizing my flaws and weaknesses and learning from it. Because I think you have these ideas that you can't do certain things, like you have to do this first. But I feel like what's just try it. Worst case, you fail, right? I would actually consider this manga a failure. There's just too much mistakes. There's too many things I messed up. I would not publish this manga. But regardless,
It's kind of like,
and
let's say you participate in a competition, right? Let's say you're thinking to participate in a competition. Your chances of winning is 0 if you didn't even try. But if you tried, you'll have that 1%, 2%, or maybe 50 or 90% as well. It's just that you'll have to try. And that's why for all the beginner mangakas, even I consider myself as one, I'll say keep participating in different competitions or keep participating or keep drawing your mangas and try to get feedback from the pros or from the editors or from your readers as well. Because if you haven't tried, you won't learn anything and you might not even get the award because you didn't even try. So yeah, keep trying. Also try to complete your one shot. Most of the guys I know have started working on their one shot but haven't completed it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying for them,
and
right?
I'd still be kind of proud of it. But without further ado,
Oh, you
I
can
wanna show
2x
you
your
guys
speed
manga.
if you keep
Okay.
your button here. So yeah, he'll show his manga, but I won't be able to show it to you guys because the video is too long. But yeah, that's it for this video. Before I go, would like to say a few things. For the PewDiePie, right? One of the best part about the guy is that he keeps trying. He tries to learn new stuff. He's already successful, by the way. That's really great. So yeah, he can try, right? But yeah, he's really good at it, at trying, right? And wow, in just 2 years, he's already doing this stuff, right? This looks great, man. This looks great overall. For the first manga, he knows how to give values and tones overall. I won't say it's crazy good, but I won't say it's crazy bad or anything bad. It's above average, I guess, and it's really good looking overall, at least to me, right? So yeah, keep trying, man. Keep trying and keep pushing yourself, because I'm sure you will be serialized one day, and it's not just for me. I'm saying it for everybody who's trying, right? Keep trying because you might get the chance at one point, right? Because you deserve it.